Good day, viewers. My name is Andrea Onduku, and with my husband, Dr. Onduku, we pastor Chapel of Grace, which is a parish of the Redeemed Christian Church of God based in Bradford, West Yorkshire. It's my honor to present to you today the Open Heavens Reflections based on the Open Heavens Daily Guide written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Today's topic is influencing cities. And our Bible passage is taken from John chapter 4, verse 5 all the way to 26 and then verse 39. It says, "So he came to a city of Samaria which is called Sychar, near the plot of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus therefore, being wearied from his journey, sat thus by the well. It was about the 6th hour. A woman of Samaria came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, 'Give me a drink,' for his disciples had gone away into the city to buy food. Then the woman of Samaria said to him, 'How is it that you, being a Jew, ask a drink from me, a Samaritan woman? For Jews have no dealings with Samaritans.' Jesus answered and said to her, 'If you knew the gift of God and who it is who says to you, "Give me a drink," you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water.' The woman said to him, 'Sir, you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where then do you get that living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, as well as his sons and his livestock?' Jesus answered and said to her, 'Whoever drinks of this water will thirst again, but whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water, springing up into everlasting life.' The woman said to him, 'Sir, give me this water, that I may not thirst, nor come here to draw.' Jesus said to her, 'Go, call your husband and come here.' The woman answered and said, 'I have no husband.' Jesus said to her, 'You have well said, I have no husband, for you have had 5 husbands, and the one whom you now have is not your husband, in that you spoke truly.' The woman said to him, 'Sir, I perceive that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped on this mountain, and you Jews say that in Jerusalem is the place where one ought to worship.' Jesus said to her, 'Woman, believe me, the hour is coming when you will neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem worship the Father. You worship that you do not know. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For the Father is seeking such to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth.' The woman said to him, 'I know that Messiah is coming, who is called Christ. When he comes, he will tell us all things.' Jesus said to her, 'I, who speak to you, am he.' And many of the Samaritans of that city believed in him because of the word of the woman who testified, 'He told me all that I ever did.'" The memory verse today is Acts chapter 8, verse 5. "Then Philip went down to the city of Samaria and preached Christ to them." We have learned in the course of this month that Jesus is a global change agent. He is the most strongly influencing personality that has ever lived. We saw from the Bible passage that we just read that a woman whose life had lost direction came into contact with Jesus, and from that time, she became a compelling influencer for the whole town. The big question to you, my viewers, today is, what is the influence you have had on your community, society, and nation since you came in contact with Jesus? Decide to do something today that will touch your society for good. You didn't meet Jesus only for yourself, but so that you could be a blessing to others. So our key point today is that your heavenly rewards will be determined by what you do here on the earth. So make the most of every day that you have on this earth. Thank you so much for joining me today. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.